Number 1. The 1979 Chevrolet Caprice Classic Landau, listed at $6,800, located in Brushton, New York. If you're looking for a ride that brings backlight, 70s style with everyday reliability, meet Otto, a 1979 Chevrolet Caprice Classic Landau Coupe. This isn't just any old Caprice. It's the kind of car that mixes vintage charm with practical updates, ready to hit the road today. Under the hood, you'll find a Chevy small block 305 paired with a TH350 automatic transmission. It's running a mild cam and dual exhaust, giving this big coupe just the right amount of rumble without sacrificing drivability. The Caprice was built for smooth cruising, and this example is no exception. Reliable, easy to maintain, and still stylish over 4 decades later. This car has had recent work to keep it road ready. It's sitting on brand new tires with a new battery, new brake lines, and a new fuel pump. All the essentials taken care of so you don't have to. It's what we like to call turnkey and go, meaning you can start enjoying it right away instead of spending months in the garage before your first drive. Inside, you'll notice it's been upgraded with a modern touch, an upgraded radio featuring Apple CarPlay. That means you can cruise to your favorite playlist or take calls hands-free, blending classic style with modern convenience. It's the kind of upgrade that makes this car perfect not only for weekend car shows, but also for Sunday drives and casual trips around town. With 120,245 miles, this Caprice has been enjoyed but not abused, and a clean title is ready to transfer to its next owner. Whether you want it for nostalgia, a weekend cruiser, or just something different than today's cookie-cutter cars, Otto is ready to make memories. And let's not forget, the seller throws in a bit of humor, calling this a perfect ride to drop off and pick up your grandma from bingo. That's exactly the vibe this car carries. Fun, reliable, and a guaranteed head-turner wherever it goes. At $6,800, or best offer, this 1979 Chevrolet Caprice Classic Landau Coupe is a great way to get into the world of vintage American cars without breaking the bank. A clean, well-kept, and road-ready cruiser like this doesn't come around often. Number 2. The 1973 Ford Mustang Coupe 2D, listed at $7,500, located in Merritt Island, Florida. Here's a project car that's already well on its way to being something special, a 1973 Ford Mustang Coupe, built as a tribute to the Mach 1 with body stripes and a hood mask. For anyone who loves the early 70s Mustang look, but wants modern reliability upgrades, this coupe offers a strong foundation with a lot of fresh parts already installed. Under the hood sits a Fox 302 engine with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired with an automatic transmission. The engine fires up and runs well, and the transmission shifts fine, though the shifter cable may need replacement. Breathing through Cerakote headers with an H-pipe crossover exhaust, this Mustang already has the muscle car growl you'd expect. Cooling is handled by a new 3-core aluminum radiator, matched with chrome water pump and chrome power steering pulley. Plus, it's got new plugs, wires, and a cap, all the little details that keep things running right. From the ground up, much has already been taken care of. Sitting on brand new Cooper Cobra tires, this Mustang has new shocks and brakes all around. Inside, it's been refreshed with new dash pad, new radio and speakers, and a fresh windshield. Every window, door, hood, and trunk opening now has all new rubber moldings, sealing it up tight for the long run. Even the trunk has been carpeted and comes with a fan spare. What really makes this car stand out is the attention to detail on the trim. Nearly every piece of stainless and chrome you see is brand new, from the grille trim and windshield moldings to the rocker covers, sill pieces, headlight buckets, door handles inside and out, gas cap, trim panel, and even the rear bumper. That's thousands of dollars worth of parts already invested, saving the next owner both time and money. The AIC system is in place with compressor, condenser, and evaporator, but it will still need hoses and vacuum lines hooked up inside to be fully functional. That means the big pieces are already there. Just a little more work before you've got cold air blowing in this Florida heat. With 57,000 miles on the odometer, this Mustang is being sold as a project, but one that's much further along than most. It's got the stance, the style, and the right upgrades. All that's missing is the finishing touches to bring it together. The seller notes clearly, bring a trailer. But for $7,500, the 73 Mustang Coupe tribute to the Mach 1 represents an exciting chance to take over a build that's already packed with new parts and potential. The kind of project where most of the hard work and expense is done, leaving the fun part to you. Number 3. The 1979 Chevrolet Corvette, listed at $9,000, located in Mapleton, Utah. Here's a chance to grab a true late 70s American icon, the 1979 Chevrolet Corvette. Finished with classic lines and fitted with side pipes, this car captures the unmistakable look and sound of a C3 Vet. But it's also a project that needs the right owner to take it the rest of the way. Under the hood sits a 350 small block V8 from a 1982 C3, giving it solid power and authenticity. In the past couple of years, it's already been upgraded with new carburetor, new intake manifold, and plenty of chrome dress-up pieces, so the hard work on the top end is largely done. Inside, the interior has been redone recently, so the cabin feels fresh and much cleaner than what you'd normally expect on a 45-year-old Corvette. But make no mistake, this is still a driver's project car. Many of the suspension components are original and will need attention before it's road ready for serious cruising. The car does come with electric radiator fans installed, but they're not wired up completely. According to the seller, if you know your way around wiring, specifically running a connection from the pedal box to the battery behind the seat, you can have the cooling system working exactly as it should. What's included sweetens the deal. The sellers also throw in a box of extra parts and a fitted car cover for the next owner. That means not only do you get the car, but you've got spares and protection ready to go as you continue the build. With 75,000 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this Corvette isn't a basket case. It runs. It looks good with its side pipes and refreshed interior, but it does need suspension work and a bit of wiring to be fully reliable. The seller admits he bit off more than he could chew and doesn't have the time or energy to finish it. Plus, in his own words, his family hates it. That makes this Corvette a perfect opportunity for someone else who can appreciate what it is. A late 70s classic that's 90% there, just waiting for the right hands to bring it back to glory. At $9,000 or best offer, it's priced to move quickly. If you're looking for a true American sports car icon and don't mind putting in some work, this 1979 Chevrolet Corvette could be the one to finish and make your own. Number 4. The 1973 Chevrolet Nova, listed at $10,000, located in Greenbrier, Arkansas. Up next is a piece of pure American drag racing muscle, a 1973 Chevrolet Nova drag car, built to perform and ready for someone who wants to jump right into the sport. This isn't just a weekend cruiser. This Nova is a purpose-built machine with the heart of a beast under the hood. Even though it carries a front clip from a 1971 Nova, the rest of the car is a solid 73 platform. With just 13,111 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, It's set up to deliver straight-line performance. The car is extremely solid overall, with no rust to worry about, making a strong foundation for racing. Under the hood sits a 468 cubic inch big block V8, topped with aluminum heads and a roller cam, a setup built for serious horsepower. It's paired with a TH400 transmission and a 3000 stall converter, meaning this Nova is tuned to launch hard off the line. Supporting the power is a narrow Dana 80 rear end, believed to be running deep gears in the 4.88 to 5.13 range, ideal for drag racing. The car also comes with the right supporting hardware for safety and performance. A full roll cage, full tubs in the rear to fit massive tires, and fresh components throughout. The seller notes it is only about 20 hours of runtime on everything. With new batteries, it cranks up and idles every time, whether hot or cold. Fuel-wise, it will run on regular 93 octane, but the family is always fed at 100 LL aviation fuel, giving it even more consistency and performance. The car starts, runs, and drives exactly as it should, with a clean title included. While this Nova is already a capable drag car, it's also an opportunity. A perfect starting point for someone who wants to step into the world of drag racing with a proven setup. At the same time, it leaves room for its next owner to fine-tune, customize, and push it even further. The seller is clear. The price is firm at $10,000, and there are no trades or deliveries. If you're serious about getting behind the wheel of an old-school American drag car with modern upgrades and serious bite, this 1973 Chevrolet Nova is waiting for you in Greenbrier, Arkansas. Number 5. The 1964 Ford Galaxy 500, listed at $19,500, located in Camillus, New York. Here's a true full-size classic from the golden era of American motoring, a 1964 Ford Galaxy 500, a car that carries both performance and presence. With just 22,000 miles driven and an automatic transmission, this Galaxy has been carefully preserved, upgraded in all the right places, and is now being offered by its longtime owner. Powering this big, beautiful Ford is a built 390 cubic inch V8, topped with 4-barrel Demon carburetor and an Edelbrock Street Master 390 intake. It's matched with headers and a newer exhaust system with mufflers, giving this Galaxy a deep, throaty sound that turns heads every time you fire it up. The rear end and tires are newer as well, making it not only strong but reliable on the road. Underneath, this car is immaculate, showing just how well it has been cared for. Along with the car, the seller is including 2 additional Ford rear ends in good shape, valuable extras for anyone who wants to continue building or preserving this Galaxy. Recent upgrades ensure that it's ready to drive and enjoy. A new power steering conversion box and pump for smooth handling, along with new spark plugs, a fresh fuel filter, and a brand new battery. The car runs, drives, and stops exactly as it should, making it not just a showpiece but a road-ready cruiser. And this isn't just a car, it's a piece of history. The sale includes the original owner's manual, classic brochures, and even a set of 1/18 scale die-cast replica cars, making this a complete package for collectors who appreciate authenticity and memorabilia. The seller, Tony, is retired and prefers calls during reasonable hours, no earlier than 10 a.m., no later than 10 p.m. He emphasizes that the price is firm at $19,500, and for good reason. This is a Galaxy that needs nothing, offers everything, and represents the best of 1960s Ford engineering and style. So if you're searching for a car that blends classic looks, upgraded performance, and a well-preserved history, this 1964 Ford Galaxy 500 is waiting for you in Camillus, New York. Number 6. The The 1953 Chrysler DeSoto Powermaster four-door sedan, listed at $5,500, located in Hollis, New Hampshire. Here we have a true survivor from the early 1950s, a 1953 DeSoto Powermaster, a four-door sedan that represents post-war American craftsmanship and Chrysler's dedication to building dependable family cars with just a touch of luxury. This particular car has been with the same owner for the past 32 years, always stored indoors, and it shows. With 83,000 miles on the odometer, very likely original, this DeSoto is as complete and authentic as they come. Under the hood sits the Powermaster straight-six engine, paired with Chrysler's innovative fluid drive automatic transmission. The car starts right up and sounds strong, a testament to decades of careful maintenance. The current owner has kept it as original as possible, ensuring that all the major mechanical and electrical systems are functioning. With the single exception of the radio, which will need attention. The body tells its own story. This DeSoto received older bodywork and paint repairs, and they've held up well over time. The paint, trim, glass, and interior remain in serviceable and presentable condition, making the car an honest driver that wears its age proudly. Inside, you'll find that classic 1950s charm, a glimpse into the past when DeSoto was known as one of Chrysler's quality, respected mid-tier brands. Because recent use has been limited, a safety systems review is recommended before putting it into regular service. But as it stands, this car is a mostly original, well-preserved example of early 1950s styling, ready for a new owner to either enjoy as is or restore further. Adding even more value, the sale includes extra parts and original literature, making it ideal for the enthusiast who appreciates history and originality. At just $5,500, this 1953 DeSoto offers an affordable entry point into classic car ownership, a chance to own a genuine piece of post-war Americana with character, style, and a story that's been carefully preserved for over 7 decades. Number 7. The 1962 Mercury Comet Custom, priced at $8,000, located in Candler, North Carolina. Here's a charming piece of early 1960s American automotive history, a 1962 Mercury Comet Custom. Back in the day, the Comet was Mercury's answer to the growing demand for compact, affordable cars, but it came with a unique style and flair that set apart from its Ford Falcon sibling. This particular example has been lovingly cared for and driven for the past 8 years, covering more than 30,000 miles in that time. Proof that it's not just a garage ornament, but a reliable, road-ready classic. Under the hood, you'll find the dependable 170 cubic inch straight-six engine, paired with a 3-speed manual column shift, also known as 3 on the tree. It's about as pure and simple as driving gets. No power steering, no air conditioning, no fancy electronics, just the essentials. And the truth is, with a car this light and nimble, you don't miss the extras. Everything about it makes for an authentic vintage driving experience, the kind that connects you directly to the road. On the outside, the Comet wears its clean lines with pride. The white walls you see are actually porta walls, not full white wall tires, but they complete the period correct look perfectly. The paint and trim carry a subtle charm, showing the kind of care that only comes from long-term ownership. Inside, the cabin is simple, functional, and classic, just what you'd expect from a car built at the dawn of the 1960s compact car era. Mechanically, this Mercury is in good condition, ready for its next chapter. The current owners describe it as clean, fun, and reliable, the kind of car you can hop on a weekend, take out on a scenic drive, and enjoy without worry. It's a classic that proves you don't need big horsepower or flashy options to turn heads. Sometimes style, simplicity, and reliability are enough. At $8,000, it's an approachable and affordable way into vintage car ownership, offering both nostalgia and practicality. Whether you're an enthusiast looking for a unique cruiser or someone who wants a piece of American automotive history, without breaking the bank, this 1962 Mercury Comet Custom is ready to deliver. Number 8. The 1974 Lincoln Mark IV, priced at $7,200, located in Portland. The 1970s were all about big, bold, and luxurious American cars, and few models capture that spirit better than the 1974 Lincoln Mark IV. At nearly 19 feet long, this was more than just a car. It was a statement of style, presence, and comfort. An example you see here is a well-kept survivor with just 80,000 original miles on the clock. This particular Mark IV is numbers matching, which means the engine and transmission are original to the car, a detail collectors and enthusiasts always appreciate. Pop the hood, and you'll find the kind of massive V8 power plant that defined a decade, delivering smooth, effortless cruising whether you're gliding down a highway or rolling through the city. The seller proudly notes that it runs, drives, and stops great. Everything works as it should, which isn't always the case with cars of this era. Recent new brakes mean it's ready to hit the road without hesitation, while the title and tags are already in order. As for condition, this Mark IV is solid. There's only minimal surface rust, no soft spots in the body, and overall it presents exactly the way a well-maintained classic should. Step inside, and you're transported back to a time when American luxury meant plush interiors, expansive dashboards, and the kind of ride quality that felt more like floating than driving. The Mark IV was Lincoln's answer to Cadillac's Eldorado, offering long hoods, hidden headlights, and a distinctive Continental-style spare tire bulge in the trunk lid. It was elegant, commanding, and unmistakably Lincoln. Even today, its sheer presence makes it stand out in traffic, a rolling reminder of an era when bigger really was better. At $7,200, this 1974 Lincoln Mark IV represents not just a piece of history, but also an accessible way to experience true vintage luxury. With everything working, a strong drivetrain, and solid bones, it's the kind of classic that's ready to be enjoyed right now, whether it shows weekend cruises or simply as a head-turner wherever you take it. Number 9. The 1976 Mercury Cougar XR7, priced at $12,590, located in Vancouver. By the mid-1970s, the American personal luxury car was at its peak, big, stylish, and built for comfort. And few models represent that golden era better than the 1976 Mercury Cougar XR7. This wasn't just transportation. It was Mercury's answer to the growing demand for cars that blended performance with plush interiors and road presence. This particular Cougar is a rare find and a true collectible, showing just 76,000 miles and remarkably well-preserved after spending the last 15 years stored in an underground garage. That careful storage shows in its condition. The body is solid, with little to no rust, and the car remains a standout example of 1970s luxury styling. Under the hood, you'll find a 400 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, delivering the kind of smooth, effortless cruising the Cougar was known for. It comes equipped with power steering, power brakes, factory AIC, and even the original AM radio, a reminder of its period-correct charm. Step inside, and you'll discover one of its most striking features, a rare two-tone velour interior, still in mint condition. It's a time capsule of 1970s design, showcasing bold textures and comfort-focused details that make every drive feel special. The vinyl roof adds another layer of elegance, perfectly complementing the Cougar's long, sweeping lines. The seller has also taken care of the essentials. With new tires, new brakes, and a recent tune-up, this Cougar XR7 is ready to roll. It even comes with 2 sets of rims, including the original rally wheels, giving the next owner options to suit their style. Add in dual exhaust and that unmistakable V8 growl, and you got a car that delivers both presence and personality. Offered at $12,590, this 1976 Mercury Cougar XR7 isn't just a car. It's a piece of American automotive history, preserved and ready for its next chapter. For collectors or enthusiasts looking for a standout personal luxury coupe, this XR7 is one that must be seen, driven, and experienced to be fully appreciated. Number 10. The 1975 Pontiac Formula, priced at $18,000, located in Irmo. In the mid-1970s, Pontiac's Firebird lineup represented performance and attitude during a decade when muscle cars were beginning to fade. Among them, the Pontiac Formula 350 stood as a perfect balance of styling, power, and drivability, And this example is an especially rare survivor. Showing just 29,000 original miles, this formula is remarkably well preserved, still carrying its numbers-matching drivetrain and interior. Documentation backs up its authenticity, including the fender tag, block stamp, PHS papers, the original owner's manuals, warranty card, and other factory documents, the kind of provenance collectors dream about. From the factory, this car was finished in stellar blue, but somewhere along the line it received a high-quality color change to Honduras maroon, a period-correct hue that complements its long hood and aggressive stance. The paintwork was thorough and professional, though today the clear coat is showing its age, and there's minor rusting of the rear window, a common issue with these cars. Still, the sheet metal remains completely original and in excellent shape, making a solid foundation for either preservation or restoration. Step inside, and you'll find the car retains its original interior, a testament to its low mileage. There are a few signs of age, including some cracks in the dash, again, typical for mid-70s Pontiacs, but overall, it remains an inviting, authentic cockpit. From the formula's twin hood scoops to its signature styling cues, everything about this car reflects Pontiac's performance heritage. Mechanically, it's just as impressive. Equipped with its factory 350 cubic inch V8, paired with an automatic transmission, it runs with the smoothness you'd expect from a low-mileage, numbers-matching car. Options include power steering, power brakes, factory air conditioning, and even California emissions equipment, all still intact. This isn't a heavily modified example. It's a preserved survivor that gives you a true taste of what driving a Pontiac Formula felt like in 1975. Offer at $18,000 or best offer, this Formula represents an excellent opportunity for enthusiasts and collectors alike. Whether you choose to restore the paint to show-level quality or simply enjoy it as an original survivor, this is a genuine low-mileage Pontiac with a history and paperwork to prove it. Cars like this don't come around often, and for the right buyer, it's a chance to own a piece of Pontiac performance history. Number 11. The 1974 Buick Skylark Coupe, listed at $18,000 and located in Tower City, Pennsylvania. Up for sale is a truly beautiful and rare classic, the 1974 Buick Skylark Coupe. While the seller originally tried to list it as a Buick Apollo, the platform does not even recognize that option, so it is categorized under Skylark. This is not just another old car on the market. This is a rare and highly desirable piece of 1970s Buick history that stands apart from the more common Chevrolet Nova models of the same era. With just over 49,000 miles on the odometer, this car is remarkably well preserved both mechanically and cosmetically. The seller states with confidence that the car runs and drives 100%, which is no surprise given its condition and the care it has clearly received over the years. This Buick comes with a 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 4-barrel carburetor, giving it both the power and the smooth performance that Buick was known for in the 1970s. Add to that a new exhaust system and near-new tires, and you have a car that is not only reliable but also ready to drive anywhere, even long distances. The seller even goes so far as to say that you could jump in and drive it home, even if you live in Florida, which speaks volumes about its roadworthiness and dependability. The body of the car is in great shape, free from the major issues that plague many cars of this age. The vinyl top is also in excellent condition, and the interior has been very well maintained, described as great overall, with no significant flaws to mention. This combination of solid body, clean interior, and mechanical reliability makes this Buick an ideal candidate for car shows, weekend cruises, or even as a unique daily driver for someone who appreciates vintage style. The car has a presence that photographs cannot fully capture, as the seller notes. Pictures do not do it justice. Seeing it in person is the only way to truly appreciate the quality and character of this vehicle. Everything about this car speaks of care and pride. From the smooth operation of its drivetrain, to the shine of its bodywork, to the solid condition of its interior and vinyl roof, it is a car that needs nothing. Unlike many other classics on the market that require restoration, upgrades, or hidden repairs, this Buick is turnkey ready. It is the kind of vehicle you can take straight to a local car show and immediately stand out, since it is not the kind of model you see every day. The seller is asking $18,000 or best offer for this rare and well-preserved classic. It is clear, however, that they are serious about finding the right buyer. They state up front that they will not respond to emails due to the risk of spam and will not entertain scammers or verification codes. Interested buyers are encouraged to call or text directly using the provided phone number. In summary, this 1974 Buick Skylark Coupe, also known to some as a Buick Apollo, is a rare and beautiful survivor from the 1970s. With low miles, a powerful V8 engine, a solid body, excellent interior, and everything in working order, it represents an opportunity to own a classic car that is both unique and ready to drive. Whether you want it for car shows, weekend drives, or simply to stand out with something different than the typical Chevrolet Nova, this Buick is a head-turner that needs nothing but a new home. Number 12. The 1967 Dodge Dart, listed at $10,000, located in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is a genuine piece of Dodge history, a 1967 Dodge Dart that carries with the charm and character of the late 1960s. The odometer shows 122,556 miles, and under the hood sits the famous Slant 6 engine, paired with an automatic transmission. The Dodge Slant 6 has long been celebrated for its reliability and durability, and this car continues to run well, making it both a nostalgic collectible and a functional classic you can enjoy today. One of the standout features of this Dodge Dart is that it comes equipped with front disc brakes. For a car of this era, that is a very welcome upgrade, offering greater stopping power and safety compared to the drum brakes most cars from the 1960s were fitted with. It shows that the car has been kept with practicality in mind, while still maintaining its original charm and vintage styling. The seller describes this car as a good-running and nice-looking Dodge Dart, which opens up several possibilities for its next owner. You could continue to drive it as it sits, enjoying it as a fun weekend cruiser, or even as a daily driver for short trips. On the other hand, it presents a fantastic opportunity for a full restoration project. With its solid starting point and complete body, it would not take much imagination to picture this Dodge Dart fully restored, gleaming at a car show, and turning heads wherever it goes. Stylistically, the 1967 Dodge Dart has all the cues that made Mopar vehicles of the 1960s iconic. It has strong, clean lines, a purposeful stance, and the unmistakable Dodge design language of the period. It strikes the perfect balance between modest daily practicality and collectible appeal. For enthusiasts who appreciate the Mopar heritage but want a more affordable entry point compared to the high-performance Dodge Charger or Dodge Coronet models, this Dodge Dart is the perfect fit. What makes it so appealing is its versatility. You can drive it and enjoy it right now, with the peace of mind that it is a reliable classic with an engine known for its toughness. Or you can invest time and effort into bringing it back to showroom condition, which would not only increase its value, but also preserve a piece of 1960s Dodge heritage for the next generation. Offered at $10,000, this 1967 Dodge Dart located in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is more than just a used car. It is an opportunity to own a part of American automotive history, a chance to enjoy the authentic feel of driving a late 1960s Dodge, and a project with endless potential. Whether you keep as it is or restore it into something spectacular, this Dodge Dart still has many stories left to tell and many miles left to travel. Number 13, the 1954 Ford two-door ranch wagon, listed at $15,000 and located in Ripon. Up for sale is a truly classic piece of 1950s Americana, the 1954 Ford two-door ranch wagon. This wagon is more than just a car. It is a rolling symbol of post-war American design, style, and ingenuity. With only 10,000 miles showing on the odometer, it represents a rare opportunity to own a vintage Ford that is both well-preserved and mechanically updated for reliability on today's roads. Under the hood sits a Ford 312 cubic inch Y-block engine, a desirable upgrade that brings power and drivability to this wagon. It has been fitted with a new Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and a new pentatonic distributor, ensuring strong performance and smooth operation. The engine breathes through a dual exhaust system, giving it the unmistakable rumble that every classic car enthusiast loves to hear. Paired with a 3-speed manual transmission on the column, with overdrive, this ranch wagon delivers both vintage driving fun and the ability to cruise comfortably at modern speeds. The car has also been partially converted to a 12-volt electrical system, improving reliability while keeping much of its originality intact. Recent updates include new tires for the road, a new headliner that freshens up the interior, and even a new car cover to protect the vehicle when it is not being driven. These thoughtful upgrades make it clear that the current owner has taken pride in maintaining and improving the car while respecting its heritage. On the exterior, the wagon still carries much of its original charm. The seller is transparent in noting that there are some small rust bubbles in the paint along the bottom of the panels. Importantly, these are not holes or structural rust-through. They are surface-level imperfections in the finish that do not compromise the steel underneath. This makes the car a solid driver as is, with the option for the next owner to either leave it as a patina survivor or restore the paint to show level condition. Another appealing feature is the inclusion of 2 complete wheel and tire setups. The car has been shown with both its original stock wheels and a set of classic American racing mag wheels, both of which are included in the sale. This gives the buyer the freedom to choose between an authentic factory look or a more aggressive period-correct hot rod style. Inside, the wagon retains a simple, functional, yet stylish interior design that made Ford wagons of the 1950s so beloved. The new headliner adds a fresh touch, while the rest of the cabin shows the kind of character you would expect from a car that is now over 70 years old. Everything about this car reflects the balance between originality and thoughtful updates. The seller is asking $15,000 firm for this classic wagon. They emphasize that the car runs and drives great, meaning it is not just a static collector's piece, but something you can take out and enjoy right away. The combination of rarity, drivability, and mechanical updates makes this Ford Ranch wagon an excellent choice for car shows, weekend cruises, or simply as a unique piece of American automotive history to add to your garage. In summary, this 1954 Ford 2-door ranch wagon is a rare opportunity to own a piece of classic Ford history. With its powerful Y-block engine, manual transmission with overdrive, dual exhaust, fresh interior updates, solid body, and 2 complete sets of wheels, it is a turnkey classic that blends vintage charm with modern usability. For anyone who loves the styling of the 1950s and wants a reliable classic that is ready to enjoy, this wagon is a standout choice. Number 14. The 1987 Ford Tempo LX, listed at $1,300 and located in Huntington Beach, California harbor area. This is a classic compact sedan from the late 80s, and while it was once a very common sight on American roads, today it has become increasingly rare to find in clean, running condition. This particular example is noted to be in good overall condition, making it an affordable option for someone looking for a budget-friendly daily driver or even a nostalgic project car. Under the hood, it features a 4-cylinder engine that delivers dependable performance and fuel efficiency, paired with front-wheel drive, making it practical for city commuting and everyday use. It runs on gasoline and is equipped with an automatic transmission, offering ease of use for any driver. The odometer shows just 89,836 miles, which is quite low for a vehicle of this age, suggesting it still has plenty of life left. The exterior is finished in a clean white paint color, presenting a simple but timeless look that reflects the era it came from. Additionally, the vehicle comes with a clean title, giving peace of mind to any buyer regarding ownership history. While it is not a flashy collector's car, the 1987 Ford Tempo LX represents an important piece of automotive history, an era when American manufacturers focus on compact, fuel-efficient sedans to compete with the rising imports. At only $1,300, it stands as both a practical and nostalgic opportunity. Whether you plan to drive it daily, restore it, or simply keep it as a reminder of a unique chapter in Ford's history. Number 15. The 1958 Oldsmobile Super 88, listed at $7,000 and located in Spanaway. This is a beautiful and nearly complete project car that holds incredible potential for any classic car enthusiast. The seller notes that the car comes with all 69 pounds of chrome trim, a brand new interior still wrapped in plastic, and new glass still in the box, meaning that most of the essential components are already on hand to finish the restoration. The only real choice left for the buyer is to decide on the paint color and put everything together. Mechanically, the car is in promising shape. It fires up easily, and the brakes are new, though they do require bleeding and adjusting before being fully road ready. With such a strong foundation and so many new parts included, the Super 88 is more than just a shell. It is a nearly finished project waiting for the right person to bring it back to its full glory. The seller is asking $7,000, but is open to discussions, with a clear request of no lowball offers. For those in the local area, delivery is even available within 75 miles, adding extra convenience. The 1958 Oldsmobile Super 88 is an iconic piece of American automotive history, known for its bold styling, heavy chrome accents, and smooth performance, and this particular example offers the rare chance to own and complete a classic without starting from scratch.